Hello everyone. Hello. Welcome back to my channel. So we're gonna do an energetic update on your person, whoever this motherfucker is. I'm picking up on strong Sagittarius. This person definitely loves to travel or they're thinking about it. Courting man and past love. So I think that this is an energy of someone who is still stuck or is reminiscing what had happened to them the last time they fell in love, and they're in this quite contemplative state where they're kind of remembering and reminiscing on how they got hurt perhaps the last time they were in a relationship. My heart aches for you. It's because you've made your way into their life, and I feel like they're quite surprised by it. I'm not picking up on a very enthusiastic energy. Scorpio reflection, yeah. So you're making this person rethink the ways in which their life has been. It's like a new part of them wants to grow through the reflection of this connection. They kind of want to mm, they want to understand a version of themselves. Why are they so hurt and wounded? And I feel like somebody is reading books. That's what I'm feeling. Somebody is reading books about where whoa what to do. It's self-help, but it's psychological or it's philosophical. There's something that's inclusive of emotional quotient. So if there were someone that reads a lot of finance or business startup books, no, they're reading something that's inclusive of emotional quotient. It could be of anything. It could be watching videos. This person is educating themselves. Somebody's age is 48. We have the magician. This is the energy of an introspector. This is when you're in this state where you're like, okay, buddy, nobody else is going to make this happen. You want a good partner, you have to be that first. That's the kind of mentality that I'm putting up. It's quite empowered, right? People, a lot of times it first starts off with this self-pity and victimhood, like, oh, shit doesn't happen. I feel like this is the alchemical, like the second or the third step of after, like when you're beginning to process certain, I'm hearing condensed rocks. It's like you're trying to understand certain layers of your own nature and your own being. And that's how I'm seeing this person trying to grow in their life, because I think that they're quite an established individual, or they have a lot of scope, they have a lot of potential. And I'm seeing Venus, Mercury. Okay, so they could have a very soft, sensual way of speaking to you. For some of you, I'm picking up that you may be watching this for absolutely nobody in your mind. And a specific trait that I'm picking up in the person that you may settle down with has a very soft spoken disposition to them. They're very soft. Knight of Pentacles. So if you haven't met them, I believe they're on their way. I'm picking up on somatic healing. So I feel like this person, whoever they are, they're working a lot on themselves. I don't know, there's a mixed bag of energy where I feel like there's this energy of someone who's also in the future that's in your auric field. It depends on who you really are. If you're already watching this for someone, then that's that. But if you're watching it just for the sake of it and there's nobody in your mind, then I feel that it's about someone that's in your auric field or to come. Ace of Wands. I'm hearing the song, I only want you to love. I need nobody else. I see no, I think it's I see nobody else. I only want you to love. King of Cups. Well, there's a lot of emotions. Like, you may not know how deeply they're thinking, fantasizing, romanticizing you. I think that this person is, I'm hearing one of a kind. Like, you're attracting someone or you're involved with someone that doesn't get involved with anyone. It's not ego, it's not pride, it's selectiveness. This person has a taste for someone that's quite classy. That's what I'm hearing. It's not, I'm not describing them, I'm saying that their type is very classy. So that's definitely a direct compliment for you. um they have a very relaxed way of life. They have, and it's someone that comes with a lot of faith and reassurance. I don't know what's their childhood been like. I'm hearing that it's not always been, um what's that saying, roses and some, I don't know, I was about to say roses and fairies. Queen of Roses in reverse, Queen of Wands. So they come from a very insecure place in their past, very jealous, very possessive. Doesn't look like it, but they get jealous very easily, and they've worked quite a lot on it. This is a very possessive man. Um, a bit contradictory to how maybe possessiveness and jealousy looks when it gets toxic, but this is the hot kind of possessive. Like, you're getting hot, that you're mine and I don't want you to talk to him or her or something like that. Five of Pentacles in reverse, because sometimes I get insecure. My mother was a bit manipulative, and sometimes I fear that women can easily, or the one that I love can easily manipulate the shit out of me. This is such a luxury energy. I don't know what's, like, I'm seeing really, I'm seeing symbols of wealth, like good car, good clothes. The Fool. I'm hearing, baby, I got a thing for you. It's like this person may have been a secret admirer for a really long time. There's such a, I don't know who is this person. Who are you? Because you have this energy of like some sort of royalty, luxury. Some of you, this person may actually have royal blood in their veins. There's just something about the status or where they come from, or maybe just what they've made of themselves, but they're, very professional. They have been quite laid back in the past, that's what I'm hearing, but it's changed. And you're not the one to take all of this, is also what I'm hearing. So I'm just wondering, who are you? I feel like some of you, Six of Cups, are scared that all that glitters isn't gold. Like, you look really good and everything's great, but how are you going to treat me? That's the real question. I feel that's what I'm really picking up over here between the both of you. And this person seems to have an idea. I don't know if this person is psychic themselves, or they have some sort of like prior knowledge, or they have their own psychic. You never really know, because like Children in reverse, they are quite insecure. Now see, I'm touching base with something that's not a pedestalized version of this wealth and elegance. I'm seeing that there are cracks in the foundation that are coming out. It's more with the acquaintance of being in love that we realize our deep longings come out, and we may claim to be all poised and, including myself, but you never really know. Human psyche and mind is so complex that once something is presented that comes from a deep yearning, you kind of turn your back on your own set principles, because human nature is slightly or quite fickle like that. Like, and people call it hypocrisy, but I think all in all it's just human nature. Nothing is guaranteed, because if you're saying that somebody claimed something and they're going to live that throughout their life and never tweak one or two times, then that's expecting perfection. Hypocrisy maybe can be used as a term in repetitive scenarios, when you're saying the same thing and you're just not following through with it. There's quite a thin line between vanity and, I'd say, perfectionism or hypocrisy. Eight of Cups. They are deciding to leave a specific way of living. It could also be a person that you may have no idea that was behind the scenes, residual of it, a karmic connection. I'd say a very lusty one. The second house and the third house, they find more emotional and intellectual compatibility with you. They found a sense of self-worth derived or borrowed from the other person or in the past connections, and they're realizing that the right way to be is to find my own sense of self-worth. I think that's why they're taking the aid of perhaps psychology or emotionally fulfilling concepts, so that they can expand their mind. The Two of Swords. I got confused because they said in reverse. This person is, again, they've got this very I don't chase. They had this very bratty perception, like women just find me, or I don't have to do much. And I feel that this person is waking up to the fact that it's cockiness, it's not chivalry, it's not holding my ground or my force. Yeah, it's not holding my ground. It's entitlement. Sometimes good looking people have a lot of entitlement. They think that because people have praised them and put them on a pedestal since a young age, when they find people of substance, they're humbled really quick, right? So I feel that that's something that's happening over here again. Then the jealousy factor. I feel like the hypocrisy is not hypocrisy. It's probably like this mask where this person puts themselves out there in the world and they're like, I'm all that, I'm this person. And I was about to say baddie, but I don't feel like it's a baddie kind of a thing. It's like, I play golf kind of shit and all that. But it's this energy of like sophistication and masked perfection. But when they're in a relationship, different aspects of themselves come out. I don't know who is this person. Like, they're probably in the public eye. I mean, I'm not picking up on a social media or celebrity status. I'm just picking up something that's of societal ranking. And I feel that this is getting so specific, like a soap opera or a rom-com. It's like some guy whose ex knows what's behind the mask, like how insecure he is, and he has got a facade in the public. So I just feel like maybe it's a very lame example, but it definitely builds up a story or, psychological makeup. And I feel that this person, I mean, this sounds straight out of a fucking script, honestly. And I'm having a hard time staying grounded in this reading, because if this resonates with someone, please let me know that Spirit's not playing some sort of like prank on me. Well, I hope not. I mean, of course not. But yeah, I'm still finding it a bit difficult to believe this. And I feel that That's probably the reason why this person gets scared of women, because this person feels, or in a way of manner of speaking, it could be just that they feel like they can't show their vulnerability to women, because what if they, end up taking advantage of who they are behind these layers of masks. It's like self-protection at its best. So Page of Wands, fantasizing about saying all of this to you, confessing all of this to you, that's precisely how this person really feels. Okay, this was your reading. I'm going to leave it here. Information for personal readings is given down below. If you liked this, please, if somebody resonated with this, I have got to know whose story is this. And apart from that, I'm going to see you guys in another one. Bye bye.